So hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing about my Google Summer of Code experience, and finally I'm back. Now I will be. It was because of this I wasn't getting much time to shoot videos, and now I will be posting much more regularly. So yeah, if you don't know about Google Summer of Code, then it is your fault. I mean, yeah. So it is one of the biggest opportunities that any student can get in open source world. So yeah, and this video will be in Hindi and English because I don't think I can make only English videos. I mean, just नहीं हो पाता मुझसे पूरा English बोलना. So yeah, I started my preparation in. I started with the Girl Script Summer of Code, which happened in July 2023, and yeah, so I completed some tasks. And after that, I did the Hacktoberfest in October. So it was going pretty well. I mean, because there were no bigger level issues, and also before diving deep into this topic, if you don't know about Google Summer of Code, check it out. And it is basically a program conducted by Google in open source, where many organizations, almost 800 to 1000 I guess, comes every year, and we have to contribute in their code base or projects. So the organizations have their code base or the code open. By open, I mean they have their code base available for everyone in the world, and Google Summer of Code happens. Like it is a international level kind of program. So people from whole world, all over the world, participate in it. So yeah, I did Hacktoberfest in October, and after that I started looking for organizations which were coming since few years in GSOC. Like there is some criteria about how we should choose organization. So organizations coming since few years, like more than 5 years, we should choose them and contribute in it, because there is a good chance that they will get selected in your year's GSOC. So it creates a good impression on people. Yeah, so my GSOC experience wasn't that good, I will say. I mean, I will rate it as 6 out of 10, because many mishappenings happen in between, but it's fine. Also, I submitted my proposals yesterday. I finally submitted my proposals, and I wasn't thinking that I will submit my proposal because I left my GSOC preparation in between, but then somehow I just continued it and just submitted. So at this time, I'm feeling very good. Okay, fine. So yeah, I started in October mainly after Hacktoberfest, and then I was searching for some organizations, and so GSOC and in open source in general, for a new contributor, I think it is a bit difficult, especially people like me. I mean, I don't think I have very good knowledge about my tech stack. So I will say my technical knowledge, I know things, but I am a bit weak in implementing it. So like when I first started, there were like a lot of problems. For example, setting up the code base is a big thing. I searched about organizations like there is this Chromium, which handles Chrome, and then Opia is there, and some other organizations which I don't even remember now. So I was trying to contribute in it the initial first 2 months. पहले 2 महीने मुझसे बिल्कुल भी मेरे को कोड बेस सेटअप करने में 1 महीना लग गया, एंड देन उसके बाद में आई हैड सम सो व्हाट वी डू इज वी हैव टू कॉन्टैक्ट मेंटर्स और मेंटेनर्स who are part of that organization to get some help, and I mean how to get contributed and how to get started and somewhat like that. So I contacted them. I had like 2 to 3 hours Google Meets with them to just set up the code base from GitHub to my local machine, or even using Docker. It was very difficult. Before I had Windows operating system, so in Windows we have to use WSL for for using Linux, or no, for like even we have to, if we have to run Docker. So like my RAM was around 8 GB laptop RAM at that time, so my laptop was like बस मरने ही वाला था. फिर उसके बाद में I had to like update it to 16 GB, and then I changed from Windows to Ubuntu. So yeah, in all these things, I mean, somewhat टाइम, आई मीन, तो बहुत सारा टाइम इसी में लग गया था कि भाई तुमको पहले ये सब, तुम्हारा लैपटॉप ही सही नहीं है, ठीक है. तो फिर वो सब किया. फिर उसके बाद में कोड बेस सेटअप करना था, तो उसमें इश्यूज आ रहे थे. कोड बेस ही सेटअप नहीं हो रहा था क्योंकि उनका बहुत ही ह्यूज कोड बेस होता है, एंड नॉर्मल प्रोजेक्ट्स की तरह नहीं होगा कोड बेस, ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज इट इज़ अ बिग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो कोड बेस सेटअप करने में मुझे 1 से 1.5 महीना चला गया था, एंड एट दिस पॉइंट I was feeling like I'm not even able to progress. So I was trying to contribute. So what we have to do is, एक और thing, like GitHub, you know. So I used to think that GitHub is only for uploading projects. I mean, after seeing all this, I was shocked. I mean, because like there are so many commands, so I mean, GitHub is whole version control and everything, whole open source works around GitHub or issue trackers like GitHub. So that was a mind opening type of thing for me. Like I haven't heard about git commands like that, like git rebase or git cherry pick commands. So it was a bit overwhelming for me initially, and one thing that I found a bit demotivating about open source is like, so what we have to do is we have to comment on their issue, and then they assign us, and then we have to solve it. So the thing that was happening is I was commenting, मैंने comments करे उनके issue में, but then I wasn't getting assigned. So like we have to show our proof of work that what we will do, so then they will assign us. So the thing is, I showed till, I mean, जब तक मैं उनको अपना प्रूफ ऑफ वर्क दिखाऊँ तब तक कोई और दिखा के फिर वो उनको अलॉट कर देते थे इशू, आई मीन असाइन कर देते थे. तो मेरा उसमें काफ़ी टाइम वेस्ट हो जाता था कि मतलब मैंने पहले सर्च किया, फिर प्रोजेक्ट को ठीक से वो भी किया, मतलब थोड़ा क्योंकि तुमको ऐसे नहीं समझ में आएगा कि तुम्हें इशू कैसे सॉल्व करना है. तो पूरा मतलब कोड बेस कहाँ पे दिक्कत है वो नॉलेज लिया, फिर उसमें इशू सॉल्व किया, फिर उसका स्क्रीनशॉट अपलोड किया, एंड देन तब तक कि कोई और आ जाता था, फिर उसको इशू असाइन हो जाता था. तो फिर ऐसे में आई गॉट वेरी डिमोटिवेटेड इन December and January, because like I was trying to solve the issue, but either they were allotting their own community members, or I mean, of course, the one who knows better, they will get assigned. So I think as a new contributor, I was feeling a bit demotivated, because like I wasn't able to feel that I am able to grow my skills more. So I was feeling stuck, very stuck actually at this point. And मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि फिर मतलब मुझे उस टाइम सेल्फ डाउट हो रहा था कि पता नहीं, शायद ये नहीं है मेरे लिए, बिकॉज लाइक मे बी इट इज़ फॉर मोर, आई मीन दोज हू आर गुड एट देयर स्किल्स मोर, it is for them, even right now I feel so, but yeah, it was fine. I was still contributing, and so the contribution was going on. So many weird things happened with me. So the thing is, the criteria for choosing an organization is that they should come, they should have participated since 4 or 5 years. Then they will, I mean, it is pretty good chance that they will come this year as well. But like I got interest. I was interested in one organization which was based on creative coding, and you can see the video here or here. I made this video, my birthday video, using that organization like library, or I mean the tech stack. I used p5.js, or that was the processing organization. So I am really interested in creative side of coding. Like I figured out, the thing is, I figured out the creative side of coding. So because of this organization, that I am really interested in how we can merge creativity and development. So I got really very excited for that. So in February, I learned about everything that is required for that organization. Like everything. I still remember, like I was watching five hours, six hours videos. There is one very good YouTube channel known as the Coding Platform, the Coding Train. And I was, this was the second time when I was mind blown, because I just got to know about something which I really liked, and which I didn't think that I will like. I mean, I didn't know that I will like it, but वो बहुत ही मतलब ऐसा, the thing was, they were even telling us like how we can imagine DSA question problems. Like we were creating an array with the help of bubbles. So like we were storing bubbles in an array, and then we can create even more creative things with that bubbles, not numbers. So like not storing numbers in an array, we are storing bubbles. So yeah, it was very interesting to learn. So I invested almost my February month in learning about their code base, and I saw their GSOC projects which they were about to publish in this year's GSOC. So they told about a basic idea of how will their GSOC projects be like. So I was pretty sure that I will continue with GSOC with this organization, and we can apply till 3 proposals in GSOC. So I was like, okay, fine. I will apply 2 proposals in this organization, and one more organization was there. So I will apply in it. And at this time I left contributing to my previous organizations, because I found it a bit difficult to contribute in that organization. Like I mean, the tech stack were not matching, but I don't know why I chose it initially. Like I think I will still want to contribute in it later when I will develop my skills more. At this point I was sure that I will apply in this organization, and there was one more organization, Sugar Labs. So that organization also I liked. So they also gave their projects for GSOC, I mean the basic ideas. So I was interested. On 22nd of February, the organizations got selected for this year's GSOC. And the thing is, my organization, that processing, it was coming since 7 years. So I was pretty sure that it will come this year. So, but the final thing was, it didn't get selected for this year's GSOC. So I was like a bit, no, not a bit, but I was very disheartened. It was like a heartbreak. So I thought, because of this, I didn't really want it to continue in GSOC, because I really liked it, and I wanted to continue only in that organization. But it didn't get selected. So and also this was one thing, and then the second thing was, I was contributing in this organization, Sugar Labs. So I chose web development projects, but after the GSOC organization result, only those projects got selected which had machine learning ideas in it. So it was like web development, no problem statement was there. So I was like, I was contributing in 2 organizations properly, but no, I mean, no one, I can't apply in both of them. So yeah, after this I was a bit disheartened. But then yeah, so I left a GSOC at the time. I was like, yeah. And one more thing, my some internship preparation was going on, so about which I will tell sometime later, not now. So yeah, I got busy in that, and I left GSOC at this time, almost in around February ending and March starting. So so at this point, I was also preparing for outreachy. So outreachy is similar to GSOC, but yeah, it is mostly for underrepresented groups of the world. So yeah, I applied in that also, and some other programs like some other programs. Fine, ठीक है. So and after this, I had some exams for my other internship work. So I thought I will be leaving GSOC because I'm not really interested in other projects because I liked only that one. But fine, yeah. So, but after completing my internship tasks, I had some time. So at this point, I was thinking maybe I can. I was just scrolling this one website is there for searching GSOC organizations. That is gsocorganizations.dev. So there we can shortlist the website organizations based on their coming years, number of coming years, and like that. So yeah, I was just scrolling, and I got some few new organizations which come. So there are some organizations like Wikimedia, and Chromium, which are, and like the organizations are like the daily technical things that we use, like Postman is there, Wikimedia is there, and then and many things are there. Chromium is there, and like that. So I was just searching, and some organizations are like small organizations which take part for the first time in GSOC. So I was searching for, just randomly I was searching, looking for like some organizations which are participating only in this year. So they are shorter organizations, and they have somewhat a smaller code base, so you can understand it early. Fast. Yeah. So like I was just seeing, and then I found some two three organizations, but I wasn't planning to apply because I wasn't interested now. At this point, I wasn't interested, and I thought I will apply next year. But like in third year, it will be a bit late to apply. So like yeah, it just मतलब मुझे बस चमका कि मुझे अप्लाई कर देना चाहिए. ठीक है, नहीं भी होगा तो मेरे को वैसे भी लग रहा है मेरा नहीं होने वाला है. तो फिर I just applied. I mean, so for getting selected in GSOC, we have to write a full proposal of almost around varying from 8 pages to 20 pages, to some people even wrote like 60 to 70 pages. I have seen some proposals. So yeah, it is yeah. So I started writing my proposals in on 27 or 26 March. And so for writing proposals we need time, and some people suggest that we should write in like 2 weeks or more days than that. But like the GSOC deadline was 2nd April, but I started on 27. And at this time I don't know, somehow I just got motivated to apply again. Not motivated, I was a bit scared, like till next year it will be very late. So I wanted to try this year itself. And also previously I contributed to open source, so it will be a plus point. And why not to apply? I was I mean, मुझे डर लग रहा था कि भाई ठीक है, मेरा नहीं होगा, वैसे भी तो मुझे अप्लाई नहीं करना चाहिए. But then yeah, I somehow overcame that fear. I mean, even if I don't get selected, I know that I still learned a lot of things. So I at least I don't want it to have any regrets. So At this point, I was preparing for my proposals. So I prepared like 2 proposals in 4 to 5 days. Yeah, I mean, some people are still there who can prepare 2, 3 proposals in one day. I don't know how. They are just very pro, maybe. So I'm not pro at all. I know, I know that. So yeah, I mean, I used to wake up at night just to write the proposals. I didn't sleep for 3, 4 days or blah blah blah. ठीक है. So yeah, but I finally applied on 2nd April. Also, one more mishappening or bullshit thing happened is, like, I was searching for the projects. I applied in one organization that is Async API, so that comes under Postman. So I applied in it, but the thing was, I thought the description was given like it was based on JavaScript and React. Tech stack is that, but then it was UI kit development. At this point, I'm very bad at designing. I will say, I mean, I don't have that much knowledge of designing, so I didn't properly know what is actually UI kit development and what is UI kit. So if you have seen Material UI, you can see the components there, and the whole set of components is known as UI kit. I knew about the components thing, but I didn't know about the UI kit thing. So I started writing proposal. After writing half of my proposal, I realized that this may not be my type of project. I don't know. This might not be my type of project because I am more interested in development than designing. But then the half proposal was completed, so I was like, now I'm just not seeing any other organization. I will apply in this. So the thing happened was, I searched about designing, and then everything about designing. I used some AI tools, like there is UIZard, or what do we say, UIZard, I don't know its pronunciation. And then there was one more, Visily.ai, and then there was Figma AI. So I was actually impressed by the AI tools that we can use and get very. I mean, it can be very useful at designing, and how AI thing can change the designing domain, and how it will not be so much repetitive work like before. So why I don't I mean, मुझे पहले पसंद नहीं थी designing, because I thought it is very repetitive. And then I'm a person, like, if there is even one if elements are not aligned properly, like, there should be some symmetry, and if there is no symmetry, I just get a bit irritated. So because of that, I spend a lot of my time in that, and then waste my time as a result. So yeah, that's why I wasn't doing I didn't continue doing designing after, I think, my last year April or May. But now when I saw the possibilities of designing with new technologies and AI, I was actually fascinated by it. So the thing is, it turned out that I can actually explore designing with development. So, like, yeah, that is the thing which I concluded, that I like design. I want to explore designing, because it will be very helpful in future, and like for the user experience and thing, the people only cares about what it looks from the front. So I mean, yeah, I'm interested in that. I also figured out some AI for creating my thumbnails because of that for YouTube. So I searched about some more things. So I got really interested in that thing, in that side of thing, because yeah, I mean, anything which will help me or which will be useful for me, I will learn it. There is no problem in that. So yeah, I figured out that I really like this combination. So it is like creative coding, designing, and development, of course. So so yeah, I learned about how do we do designing, and then I made proposal for that. So yeah, I made proposal for this organization, and the other organization I applied based on JavaScript and React mostly, and somewhat uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, fine. Yeah, so if I get selected in GSOC, I will make video more detailed about my organization and all. I mean, I don't think I have many chances to get selected, but like I don't have any regrets for now because I really gave my 100% and I'm very happy about it. So like when I submitted my proposals yesterday, I was getting a kind of proud feeling. I don't know why. I mean, it might not be a big thing for other people, but it was for me. So yeah, it's fine because I wasn't expecting that I will apply. Just because I thought I'm not that good, so I don't want to apply. But then I applied, so I was happy. And अगर वैसे मेरा सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ तो फिर so that's why I made this video like right now, because like after results अगर मैं जीसा का वीडियो बनाऊँ तो मुझे थोड़ा बुरा लगेगा अगर मेरा सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ तो. So yeah, so I am making this video right now. At least video तो मुझे मिल ही गया. So yeah, and apart from this yeah, so I was busy in GSOC and one internship, because of which I wasn't making videos. So now I think I will be making videos, and if I will say life update. So in I mean NIT Trichy, it is very hot here. Like पूरा हम लोग क्लास जाते हैं तो पूरा उबल जाता है, रोड उबलता हुआ दिखता है. इतनी गर्मी है यहाँ पे, वो भी अप्रैल में अभी फ़िलहाल. सो इट इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू रिकॉर्ड वीडियोज़ with no fans on. So yeah, for that subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Yeah, apart from this, we have an open source community in our college which is TecOS. Yeah, so it mostly promotes the open source culture in college, and we have some people from our college who applied in GSOC this year. So their proposals are available in the GitHub repo, which I will be mentioning in the comments or in the description. If you want, you can check it out, the proposals. So yeah, at last I would like to, I think, the GSOC journey, it is more or like, I started in October and now it is almost 6-7 months. So I love open source thing, and there are so many opportunities in open source. But yeah, the thing that I like about open source is there is more collaboration instead of competition. So I don't like competitive programming that much, for example, but I really like the culture of open source, which is more about people are helping each other instead of competing. And to be honest, after giving IIT JEE exam, I'm so done with competing against anyone. So at this point, I just I think that's why I am more into open source and development instead of DSA. But I know I have to do that also. So yeah. And apart from this, also for as we know, like JEE mains, I think JEE mains has started. So I uploaded this video that you can see here or here. Yeah. So I have provided some short tricks for JEE mains and advanced, and these are the short tricks which I mostly used for my JEE advanced and JEE mains preparation as well. You can check out this video, and if you want, you can contact me on Telegram. So yeah, that's it for this video. Okay, ये वीडियो इतनी लंबी कैसे होगी मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है, पर ठीक है. So yeah, and yeah, also one more thing is like if you want to apply in GSOC or you want to prepare for it, join communities. They will motivate you more than you think. I had no idea about communities and how those things work. So the organizations have their own channels, like Slack channel is there, there is one guitar channel is there, and there is like sugar channels are there. They have their open they have their mailing lists which we have to join to communicate with them. Basically, they have Discord channel. Yeah, even some talk on GitHub. No, not GitHub. I mean, the Gitter channels are there. Yeah. The matrix channels are there. I didn't even know that these. There is one more communication channel known as Mastodon. Mastodon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. But in these channels, I talk to many people, and they are from different countries. So you get a lot of exposure. Exposure. Yeah. And we discussed many of the issues, and we solved many of the issues, and it was great. I was allotted few mentors in organizations before, so they helped me to get through that code base and understand the code base. Also, one more thing is, while understanding the code base, I was feeling like, am I wasting my time? I was confused actually, because like at this point I should develop my skills, or or should I get involved in this, because like, am I wasting my time commenting on their GitHub issues and then not even getting assigned? So it was a bit demotivating in the starting. In the starting. Now it is not that much not that much demotivating, because I can solve issues in a better way now. So it is all about the starting to get into open source. So my GSOC experience was very good, and hopefully if it will continue, then we will see, and if it will not, then we will see next year. Doesn't matter. And also, if you don't know, GSOC pays like $2,000 or $3,000 for their program. So yeah, that is not a big USP. The Google Summer of Code is itself a big USP, but I just mentioned it as information. So I will be applying in other open source opportunities like MLH, LFX, and some more are there. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks. Okay, bye.